What is going on, guys? It is your boy ShadyMikeGaming, and we're going to be taking a look today at Lonzo Ball, the Eldest Ball brother. And man, talk about a difficult shot to come up with. I was joking on Twitter at ShadyMikeGaming, shameless plug. I said I don't ever want to see another Ball brother again, because these kids, when they shoot I couldn't find 2 videos of Lonzo Ball shooting the same way every time. So, or rather, I couldn't find one video of him shooting twice the same way. It's ridiculous with these guys. But let me talk about Lonzo real quick. Lonzo is one of my favorite players in the league. He's a true point guard. I love his game. And I was joking. I said if a team had the blind dedication to Lonzo that the Sixers have to Ben Simmons, I bet you he'd be the better player. He's put so much work into improving his game every year. You know, one of the points of this video is Lonzo has changed his jump shot every year for the last 3 years, you know, trying to get it right, trying to, you know, adapt to the NBA game. Other than that, he's got everything. He plays defense. He pushes the ball. The ball doesn't stick in his hands. He initiates and facilitates the offense. I'm a huge Lonzo Ball fan, and we're going to go ahead and try and get him right with this shot. So you guys know how I like to do. I like to take a look at the default 2K shot and, you know, versus, you know, the footage, you know, of what we're trying to achieve, and see how 2K did, and then we're going to address what we wanted to do. So this might actually be funny, right? But it's so weird to think that 2K actually hit the nail on the head with every aspect of his shot. So when you take a look at Lonzo's jump shot, right? He's going to have a wide base to start. He's going to hop forward when he shoots. He's going to bring the ball up and he's going to shoot it right over on the right side of his head, directly over the right side of his eye. He's going to have that offhand, and it's going to have a slight thumb flick when he releases. And 2K has all of these things, but for some reason, I don't know why, it just doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right. So we're going to change this base. We're going to change the release, and we're going to try and get an idea of, you know, everything that, you know, what we're trying to emulate here with Lonzo's. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we came up with for Lonzo Ball. The number one thing, we're going to watch this from the side angle. He's going to keep his legs wide, the base. He's going to keep his legs wide and take a short hop forward. The number one thing is those legs, when you look at it from the front, they stay wide throughout the shot. He hops forward. He's pretty much just feeling his whole body through that shot, gets it right into it. All right, cool. Number two thing, rather, you're going to take a look at the release point. It's going to be to the right of his head, on that right side of his face, directly above his right eye. And the number one thing is the shooting hand. The right hand is really just going to come flat. It's just going to come completely flat. I really like this angle right here because it really captures that motion perfectly. Watch the offhand. He's going to guide it, but he's going to have a thumb flick right at the end. Watch that at the end. It's slight, but it's there. That's perfect. I like that a lot. Let's take a look at it from the front. And it's really just it's hard to explain. It's just the motion. The way he brings it up, his shot is lightning quick. Now that's the shot right there. And we're going to take a look. Another thing to take into account is he does do a dip every time he shoots. It's slight, but it's there. And you're going to see the signature shot does capture the dip that he does. And yeah, this is Lonzo's new shot. And I think this is what he's doing right now. Again, I had a lot of guys, you know, really kind of do this shot wrong, in my opinion. You know, a lot of guys still had him shooting, you know, on the front of his face. Now he's got that. He's really bringing that ball back. He's really got it on the right side of his face. I like what we came up with. Remember, guys, this is a full signature edit, so we're going to take a look at some dribbles, take a look at some layups. Nothing crazy for Lonzo, But yeah, guys, this is a great shot. I'm really happy with it. All right, guys, we're going to take a look at Lonzo Ball. We have set shot 22. It gives him that perfect hop. Really, for the form, 150 was actually perfect. The form itself alone, no adjustments. Perfect form, 150, but we needed to add that offhand. So we blended to 32 with release 13. 32, my old high school basketball number. So shout out, there we go. Lightning, wicked quick release for Lonzo. I really think that's going to become a weapon for him going forward. Lightning quick release. So we're going with the very quick, and that is also going to, remember, translate to all the moving jump shots as well. For the free throw, we are changing to Marquise Chris. From the footage that I had seen, he's still bringing it up, you know, the right side of his face, but he doesn't. The crazy thing is he keeps the offhand straight. He doesn't have to flick on the free throw. The dribble pull up is going to be normal 6. It gives him a ever so slight lean. Now I do want to disclaim a little bit, the dribble pull-ups not that accurate actually in terms of his form, because when Lonzo does dribble pull-ups, his form like changes completely, and there's not a lot we can do about that. We're trying to emulate his everyday jump shot, so that kind of is what it is. But you know, in terms of his actual body motion, normal 6 is perfect for him. Slight lean. I almost went with the Kevin Durant, but it was too much lean, so we're gonna stick with normal 6. Spin jumpers, normal 7. Couldn't really find any footage of him doing spin jumpers, but I was able to find him doing like this weird like mid-range, long range like floater thing, and it looked a lot like that, so that's why I went with normal 7. The hop jumper, yeah, this is what he's going to do. The number one thing we wanted to look at was his step back when he's going left. This is the one that he does. Wasn't actually able to find him doing the step back going to his right, but when we saw him do the step back going to the left, it was spot on, so I'm going to stick with normal 17 for that. Moving on to layups and dunks, guys. Lonzo Ball, we're going with the long athlete package, guys. Do not overthink it. Do not overdo it. Long athletes. Now, for the dunk package, we are going with the cockback tomahawks. Realistically, this should be just named the Lonzo Ball dunk package, because a lot of the dunks in this package are ones that, you know, he does for the most part. So very happy with that. I've also seen him do the basic 2-handers off of one. That's something that he will do in game, especially in traffic. So he's not a huge in-game dunker, but he's a big guard, and you know, he knows when it's smartest to go ahead and dunk it instead of risking a layup in transition. So we're going to go ahead and keep the basic 2-handers off of one in there as well. When you go to the post game, yes, we have seen excuse me, I was about to say LeVar. We're talking about the kids here, not LeVar. See, he's drawing attention even when we're not talking about him. But we have seen Lonzo do a couple fadeaways, not a lot, but we were able to find some footage that you know, really fit perfectly with the animations that he does. Again, not a whole lot of lift in his post game, but very crafty, and you know, they mix with his shooting animations perfectly. The dribble style, now I forget, I actually apologize, I don't know if this is default or not, but we're going with the Jason Kidd dribble style. If it is default, you know, if this is default, you're not have to do anything obviously, but just make sure dribble style is Jason Kidd. It really, like, there you go, that animation right there really comes out when he pushes the ball forward to sprint. Lonzo does do that when, you know, he's running in transition or looking up to make a transition pass. And then the signature size up, guys, we're going with the Russell Westbrook signature size up. One thing about Lonzo is he is not a ball hog. He's not someone that's the ball is going to stick with. He's not going to be doing a whole bunch of dribble. He's going to take a couple setup dribbles. He's either going to look to shoot, pass, and move, you know what I mean? And that's what you want out of a point guard, to be honest. So we went with the Russell Westbrook size up. I thought it was very, very accurate to some of the things that we had seen him do, you know, in his footage. Guys, that's going to be it for Lonzo Ball. This was easy, you know, this was one that I felt like needed to actually be done. Lonzo is a good player on a team that, you know, we all hope does well with Zion, you know, things of that nature. Eric Bledsoe, you know, we'll see what happens with him, but you know, if a team really comes out and takes the time and gives Lonzo the keys to the offense, I think that Lonzo and Zion combination there, it could be something special. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the poll up, and as you guys can see, it's getting cold. It's getting cold in here because next up we're gonna be working on Ice Trae Young. I had the pleasure of seeing him live a couple times when I was living in Atlanta last year, pre-pandemic. What a phenomenal player. His jump shot I haven't really paid attention to, so we'll see what we can come up with. Stay tuned, guys. I'll put another poll up and we will keep voting. I see, keep letting me know in the comments who you guys want to see. I see everybody: Paul George, Zach LaVine, John Morant. We're gonna do everybody. So again, thank you so much for the support, guys. Make sure you follow me on all my social networks at ShadyMikeGaming. If you're into modding, make sure to join our 2K Modding Society Discord and follow the 2K Modding Society Twitter account as well. But other than that, guys, I'm out of here. Shady Mike, peace, threes.